I trust you still have the item?
No, we lost that.
You did?
I'm just kidding, of course. We've got it.
You
got him.
That would be really funny if the fate of the world didn't, hang in the balance.
That's actually very true, and I apologize. It was in poor taste.
Bonjour! Welcome to Forge of Lore, where we tell stories through Dungeons and Dragons. Horrible accent. Look, I just wanted to thank you for watching. The show's a lot of fun for us, but we work hard to make the best show we can for you. The fact that you're watching this right now and enjoying it makes it all worthwhile. You're awesome, and we love you. But enough mushy crap, let's play some D&D! Roll it. Do you guys remember when you visited Cydorik's hometown? Cydorik beheaded a Jarl. Niph gave him some heroism to help. Marcus cheered him on, and Gendry made a killing under the bleachers. Your group, the Jotun Slayers, has been on a journey to uncover the mystery behind the giant robot attack on Jotunfodr. After finding out it was a false flag instigation to war by a group called the Munethir, you were headed to the port city of Grainhofen to convince the new King Talek to call off his raids on the southern continent of Alfheim. Armed with information from a Munethir member that acquired ancient power generators for the cause, as well as the seal of Jarl Hjalmar of Naglfar, you hope to stop this war before it starts. On your way to the coast, you decide to stop by the home village of Cydorik, Eskaholt, where he was banished when the Jarl's son accused him of stealing the fabled sword of Heimdall. You didn't hide your return to the village and were quickly noticed by Jarl Ragnvald, who challenged Cydorik to a duel. After a grueling battle between barbarians, Cydorik managed to beat the Leonin that banished him from his home, decapitating him in front of the entire village. You then headed back to your childhood home to recover. And that is where our story continues. Woohoo! So here you are in Eskaholt. Your mother's kind of leading you back to your house as the crowd kind of disperses, and as I said last time, there's several people kind of patting you on the back and like, "Good job out there! Oh, that was mighty!"
That guy. Yeah.
Kind of in the, about halfway back, as the crowd, everyone's heading back to the village because the Proving Grounds was on the outskirts. You do notice, right behind you, you hear a familiar voice, Cydorik, that says, "That was quite the display back there." And of course, you recognize this voice as Orvar.
Orvar.
Greetings!
Hello there.
We just,
what you doing?
We just got into town in time to catch the end of that fight. That's what's quite impressive.
Yes.
What was that about?
Oh, he just banished me from my homeland, that's all. Had to show him who was the boss.
Interesting. I'm sure that's a much longer story that I don't really care about right now, but
that's pretty much it. I mean, he banished me, I came back, and I kicked his ass.
Well, you did a great job, and you also hear, "I agree," and you see next to him is Oscar. Greetings, friends. Long time no see. How have you been?
Jesus fucking guy.
So pretty good. Gendry has continued wedding homes constantly.
Good to know.
What?
Sure that went well.
I got eaten by a sandworm.
All right, that's impressive. Cool.
Yes, it's something.
And we met Thor.
You met Thor.
God, he's got such a boner for that guy.
Okay, you met Thor. All right.
And Loki seems to have a boner for us.
Oscar kind of perks up. Loki? What do you mean he has... What do you mean?
He's been in contact, and he seems to be keeping an eye on what we
He's
are
stalking
doing.
us.
How do you mean
kinda weird.
in contact?
Oh, he showed up walking on the air next to Cydorik's camel.
So you guys are walking next to him, and like they both kind of stop and look at each other confused and look back. You mean he showed up?
Ah,
Yes.
Multiple
that's
times.
Odin too.
Oh,
Odin?
yes, we've seen Odin twice
Yeah.
on the road.
And a couple other gods.
What in hell's name?
I don't know. It feels odd. It feels like it should feel odd. But
I
it's
don't
become
feel odd.
normal.
I feel special.
It feels right.
Feels normal.
All right. Yeah, totally normal. Just gods showing up. Sure.
Gendry, how do you feel? How does that make you feel?
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. What?
Good to see you again, too, Gendry. Good.
The moment we talk about the
Hi,
gods.
you're a lot less soggy this day.
I am. Thank you.
You
Took a
don't
while
have
to
thank
clean
me.
up.
It wasn't a compliment. I was just stating an observation there.
Cool.
I thought he was saying you look better, Saggy. He likes to see you wet.
Anyway, how was the journey?
Not too bad. Ran into a couple of things, but nothing too exciting, you know.
Oh.
We
Orvar,
fought a dragon too.
you fought a dragon.
Oh, we
Yeah.
did. A red dragon.
I've got its head if you want to see.
I do. And Orvar kind of nudges you, Cydorik, as you're walking again and says, you know, you're more skilled with that sword than I even realized before. That was quite impressive back there.
Thank you, sir. I just continue to grow every day.
I noticed that you've started to use more than your berserker strength to fight. You use
I
your
have
mind.
observed several battles, and yeah, I've taken kind of a leaf out of other people's books, added some strategy to my style.
I recognized a few of those moves. I sort of used some of them myself. That's quite impressive. Finding tactical advantages. That's... Again, a strong mind is just as important as a strong bicep.
I don't know about that. This can get me a lot of places.
I'm sure it can. But, you know, when we get some time, I'd like to show you some things. I think I might have some things to teach you, but right now, let's
okay.
get you back and rested. Where are we heading?
Give me a couple levels and two-handed.
Two-handed what? Oscar, before you guys see these trophies, I want to let you know you guys are not to touch any of them. That's just a rule that I made up just now. It's very important. You just can't touch any of it ever. Any of the things.
Noted.
What?
Noted. That's good to know. I'll try to keep that in mind, Gendry.
What?
Oh no. I will. I forget how you said it. I will kill you, or something stupid like that. If you touch any of our stuff, I will kill you. You know.
Gendry sounded a little stuffy today.
Poetic. Really.
He needs to blow his nose.
And yes, Oscar, I did have something I'd like to discuss with you when you get a moment as well.
Of course. Once we get to wherever we're going now, maybe we can discuss or whatever. I'm sure we have much to catch up on. And then he kind of like
A lot.
gets a bit closer to you and kind of like nudges you to like lean down and says, I trust you still have the item?
No, we lost that.
You did.
I'm just kidding, of course. We've got it.
You.
Got him.
That would be really funny if the fate of the world didn't, hang in the balance.
You know, that's actually very true, and I apologize. It was in poor
I mean,
taste.
kind of, but we've heard that there's been more of these around, so...
Actually, there's a lot of things we're going to need to discuss with you. And we'll just
Yes,
kind
we
of
will
maybe
discuss.
not announce in the
Later,
entire
when
village.
more private.
We can go to my mommy's house and talk about it.
Oh, cobbler. Yes.
Yes.
your mom is like, yes, we're going there now. Let's go get you patched up and fed, shall we? Okay.
Is there a large mound of sand somewhere nearby?
For what?
For Niph to sleep.
I knew you were
Wow.
gonna say that. I do sleep in beds,
sure.
guys.
I'm sure we can.
I'm
why
taking it back. Marcus is so caring, and is really looking out for other members of the team. It's a wonderful thing to see.
It is quite touching. Yes.
We are going into an area with less and less sand.
But to be clear, there will be no touching.
Are you going to start sleeping in
Just to be
dirt?
clear.
Noted.
Very good.
I think there's this misconception about why I sleep in the sand, and we're going to just.
There's
I'm
no
gonna keep that mystery
misconception.
alive. No, let's
Because
keep
you've
the
never
mystery alive.
told us why. We just figured you prefer to sleep in sand.
I think I've said
It's warm, it's cozy, it's confining.
No.
I could see it.
it is a defense mechanism when you are traveling by yourself, blending into your surroundings. Trying to not be noticed by others.
You should paint your head green and then you can be a
Oh.
cactus.
My.
Well, I can understand why you would continue to do that, considering the members of your adventuring party.
Mhm, mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
Are you talking about yourself?
What?
Yes.
I
Yes.
just slept in beds, and whenever somebody attacked me, I crushed their skull.
That's true. Well,
That's some good.
That's what I
Speaking of
tend to do.
tactics, that's some good strategy right there. Yes.
for those
It
of us
is.
with less of a constitution, we must, be crafty.
That sounds like you should get some weightlifting done then.
Oh, I'm not into it. I can't. Ugh.
Well, I mean, I've been doing a lot of weightlifting, carrying this team on my back this whole time.
My God.
Yes, Gendry has done a wonderful job of that.
I'm sure he has. And at this point, you're coming up to the Thorvald home, where
Estate.
where
The
Hydron
palatial estate.
leads you inside and kind of sets you down, starts up the fire and stuff, and then starts tending to wounds on Cydorik, like a mother do, just
Like
like
a mother
overly, kind of tending to them.
Attentive. Yeah.
What?
I'd like to cast Cure Wounds.
Don't fucking touch me.
Whoa. He's very,
It's
very
okay, I don't
amped
have
up.
to.
There's a lot of testosterone going on right now.
And Cydorik, as she's kind of tending to your wound, she just kind of, that's, I have to say, I was very worried about that fight, but you seem to handle yourself very well. I'm proud.
I've learned a lot.
I can see that. Your friends here, they seem to be a decent group. They protect you. They take care of you.
Nah.
Okay.
I do a lot of the protecting, Mom.
I see. Of course you do. I expect as much. It seemed like a lot of people were happy that you ended that fool's reign. A lot of them lost faith in Ragnvald when he banished you, especially after seeing the power of the gods you displayed.
You should be the Jarl now, Mom.
No, I am not one to lead. I don't even want it. That's
Cydorik, she
sweet
can't
of you.
even keep her cows at the house, let alone.
No, that's a
Friend has
choice.
a point. It's free-range cows, okay? Free means free. And when they show up, we slaughter them, but otherwise they
you
just kind
guys
of go around.
Do you guys have any kind of fire brigade or firefighters in this village?
I mean, not really, why?
Why?
Well, because that was a really sick burn just then.
Okay. It's, don't really follow.
Oh my god. Oh
Mom, I would check the inventory of your house when we leave.
I will do that.
There's
That's all I
probably
got today,
stuff.
folks. That is all I made of today.
Has Cydorik told you all about his story of him fighting his way out of here?
No, he has not told us of his exit.
I have, remember? I told the story and then I arm wrestled the lady and then
You arm
He
wrestled
kinda,
a lady.
he sort of never
I did.
stops talking, so I'm sorry, but I don't really. Yeah, I kind of tune in, tune out.
He always has been a bit chatty.
I don't
What does
remember
chatty is
this
usually-
conversation.
A chatty Cathy.
Well, I don't know about that, but it was everyone was that was there. It wasn't that long ago, so everyone that was there when it happened, my son he was being overpowered when he lifted that sword, and she's like got this pride as she even stops kind of tending to you to kind of
I'm just like,
reminisce. She's like, when he lifted that sword high to strike, the sword burst with energy, knocking everyone back. The sound was deafening. But, anyway.
I haven't been able to do that again.
Really?
And what about the shit-stained son, as I've heard him being called?
Oh, well, I'm
Someone
sure
call him
he'll,
shit-stained. We need to worry about.
I'm sure, Sulfried will get over it. He's always kind of been a bit of a jerk.
Well, I think in the
entitled.
stands. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I think Gendry said that he'd be his daddy.
What?
Interesting.
What?
Oh, I mean, if the need arises, I'll do my duty.
I'm sure he appreciates that.
I'm sure we could just, take care of the problem.
I'd also
What
be
does he
down
mean?
for some of that. What I mean to say is, give him nourishment and love him for the rest of his days. however
What
long
they
that is.
mean to say is we are a very wholesome group of people who would never
No, we're not.
do anything
sound like it.
illegal or Cydorik.
Both the women in the room. Cydorik?
I would just like to say that I'm a
God.
strong advocate of vengeance.
Well,
Oh my god.
honestly, he's a bit entitled, and I don't think he'll be that much of a problem, really.
Alright.
And obviously, you can handle yourself, so I'm sure it'd be fine.
I mean, I was also wondering if he would, bother you or be a danger to you.
Well, I don't foresee that being a problem, just because, it's not the most liked around here, So she kind of, your mother kind of continues, they'll have to decide on a new Jarl. I think a lot of the Carls will put their support behind Thorfrieder, which, Cydorik, him as kind of the head trainer of the guards. He did a bit of training with you. She says, he's been loyal to Ragnvald, but, Inga, that's her, neighbor friend that, she kind of has tea with and stuff. Inga told me that he was the most disappointed in Ragnvald's decision to banish you. He saw great opportunity
really?
in you after your display at the lake. A lot of us did.
Sounds like you've got some friends here, Cydorik.
It does.
Indeed.
Mom, it sounds like you gossip a lot when I'm gone.
Spill
What
the
else
tea.
do I have to do? Tend to the farm and find the cows and...
Wrangle your
Yeah,
cows.
you can maybe keep the cows a little bit more in check.
I don't
like
understand why you
Inga
guys
will
keep
tell me
harping
if
on
they-
about this cow thing. I don't.
Inga always lets me know when they meander into her yard. It's fine. They're all branded. It's not a problem.
I'm not a farmer, so for all I know, that's what should be happening.
What are you,
No,
Gendry?
no, it is not.
What are you?
Am I?
Yeah, what
That
are
is
you?
that is so rude to ask.
I was a farmer for 20 years.
Okay.
What kind
You
of
were.
farmer?
Until your kids died.
Oh, fuck.
Yep.
Oh,
Excuse me?
Oh, yeah, Mom.
Oh.
You should ask him.
Jeez.
Ask him about his
No, it's
backstory.
fine.
I don't. It sounds like maybe I don't want to.
Yeah,
He
that's...
loves telling that
no,
story all
he
the time.
doesn't. I mean,
You asked twice.
oh god. Oh no.
All right. Well,
I mean, to be fair, I didn't ask.
You sure didn't.
just knew. Just found out quick.
Oh god. Unexpectedly.
At this point, Oscar kind of speaks up. They've been kind of just watching from the back, and are we going to stay here? It looks like you might need to rest for the night, or at least
Yeah, I
until
could
morning.
use a little bit of sleeps. But yes, Mom, we cannot stay here for very long. We have
Really?
very important business to attend to.
What sort of business?
Well, and I look at the group. I feel like she is my family. We could probably talk about everything in here.
That would make her a liability.
Do you want to put that danger
She is
on
my
your mother?
mommy.
No, I mean, go ahead. She's just going to become a target now.
We're alone in this room, to be fair.
Right, but
No,
if someone
they're
thinks...
Yes, they're helping
No.
us.
We know what's going on.
Yeah, they
We're
do.
not sure that even if we're alone, they're not listening. So
What I'm saying is they're like shorter than normal people.
Oscar kind of speaks up and says, "Tell you what, give me 1 second." And he pulls out his little pad and kind of swipes on it and taps a couple things, and then touches it to his temple, and you see his eyes glow as he casts Detect Magic. And he kind of
Niph, can you do
scans
that?
the room.
I can, actually.
It doesn't appear that we are being monitored, at least magically. I mean,
That's good. That's good.
I think that we're probably safe if you trust your mother here, which I imagine
I
you
trust Mom.
It ultimately
I
is up
gossip.
to you, Cedric.
I gossip, but, I know what to gossip about and what not to.
Miss Mom, this is not for your gossip circles.
That's fine. I
It's
understand.
very much.
I mean, it might get difficult if it's really juicy, but
Oh, it's juicy.
No, I promise. I'm just kidding.
Great.
Please tell me what you've
Can I
been up to
insight
and
check
what's
her?
going on. Yeah.
Why don't I, you know what, I'm just going to leave.
Oh, that's a natural 18 for a...
Also,
nice.
if you guys are
23.
hearing rattling, the squirrels are very active right now.
The way you were looking up there.
That's a very Cedric thing to say.
The sky squirrels are chittering.
Dude, they are like everywhere.
No, but actually, I do think Gendry would like to stand outside
Yeah,
this,
you can.
this structure and just kind of chill, leaning up against the exterior door.
As you open the door, you almost trip over something. You look down, and it's a basket of fruit at the door. And as you're like,
fruit.
the fuck? And you start looking around, and there are like a dozen gift offerings
Oh, wow.
Oh my god.
around the
Is it-
entrance.
and it's all food.
It is all food.
Oh, bro. We're
All
feasting.
right, so I close the door behind me, and I just kind of move the shit out of the way so that I can lean up against the
You notice most have notes. But yeah, all sorts of fruit, baking, jerky, rations,
Nice, man.
some
Any
like
cobbler or...
couple pies.
That's not a cobbler.
pass.
So, Mom, do you think before we could go, you could make my friends some cobbler? They don't believe how delicious it is.
That's not what any of us said. I
You
don't.
happen to be
Yeah,
in
I
luck.
never
They
said
are very
anything about her
skeptical.
pies not being hot and
Actually,
delicious.
Don't
I
talk about my
believe
mother's pies like
we
that.
were very
They are very
excited.
delicious.
I finished a cobbler this morning.
Ooh. I
You're
wouldn't
welcome
mind
to have
giving that a
some. And she
try.
kind of goes over to the
I
kind
would
of
love to
kitchenette
try your
area,
pie.
and pulls
Oh my
out
god. I don't like how you say it.
delicious, this delicious peach pie, peach cobbler, and sets it on the table. Starts
He's
cutting it
angling
up.
to be your stepdad.
Talk amongst yourselves. I'll prepare some food and some dinner for you as well. I'm sure you're very
Oh.
hungry after all that.
Well, thank you.
Of course. She goes outside, kills a cow. No, I'm just kidding.
What?
As she goes outside, Marcus, keep it in your pants. That's my mother.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
She's a married woman.
So Oscar
And?
speaks up. So let's sort of get on the same page. What all have you found?
All right, so with their help, I think we should explain to them pretty much from the last that we saw them Everything that happened, including finding Kara, Brynja, the finding Eggard and learning about the Munithir, all the way up through meeting Loki. What?
So this,
Can I ask him if he can work on that arm?
I can take a look.
Yay.
That's quite a piece. Pretty heavy. Wow.
Yeah, we
that's,
killed someone for that.
Oh, this
But
was
we were
Eggard's.
going to kill him anyways. Let's be clear.
Yeah, he made someone do bad things.
He was a member of a group called the Munithir.
Have you heard of them?
They kind of look at each other, shake their heads. No, I've never. What do you know about them?
Well, would you
Not a
happen
lot.
to think that maybe Bjarni might know something about them?
Well, I have my my stone here. I can message him and maybe see if he knows anything.
Tell him we said hi.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll do that. But yeah.
He's a fun person. I liked him.
So, well, I mean, I can do it now. I can do it later, or what?
Well,
Tell you what. Let's find out. And he
Alright.
kind of pulls up his pad and kind of taps the rock with it, and it starts to glow. And he holds it up and he says, "I gotta count them. Hey, Bjarni. Made it to Escaholt. Question. Have you heard of a group called the Munithir? Might be tied up in some shit. Thank you." And after a moment, you see him kind of receive the message, and he nods and he says he hasn't heard of them, which is honestly surprising, but he's going to ask around he knows who to trust.
yes, I trust he is very careful. What we've learned is that they seem to be some sort of a cult in some
That's
regard.
never good.
A little on the extremist side of things. They are
That's definitely
little.
never good.
apparently they are the ones who tried to kidnap Magni. And
Really?
they
And
say
cause the own attack.
because we stopped that from happening, they woke the Jotun.
They both just kind of stare at you and like go to say something and stop, and like Oscar kind of is the first one to finally say something as he's just, I hope you, the guy's an asshole. I hope you, from the sounds of it, that, I hope you don't really believe that.
I'm certain we're responsible, but we aren't the
I
ones
do
who
believe
woke
it.
Caused but not responsible.
Yeah, I mean,
that's a better
I
way.
do believe what he said, but I mean, their choices aren't our fault. They
No.
could have chosen not to do that.
They never are. Other people's choices are never your fault.
Exactly.
They're going to do what the fuck they want to do, regardless. So,
Mhm.
glad to hear you're not really taking it to heart.
Then we crushed a lot of his body.
Yes, there was very little left of him.
Sounds like he deserved it.
And we discovered this earpiece, and I'm going to tell him about everything that happened with the earpiece.
That's why some of her hair is missing.
Yes, it's growing back, Marcus. Good lord.
It's mostly
She's got
back.
the cool side
You're kind of
fade
short
going
on the you're short on the side, so it's almost unnoticeable now.
I took a razor at some point and made it like a pattern.
Yeah. It's like Oscar's super interested. Earpiece. And you say he was communicating with it.
He was. That's, I guess, what
Fascinating.
we can figure
I
from
believe
that.
Niph communicated with someone.
Really?
I think I did, and I'm only referring to her as her. She seems to be the leader. I'm guessing. I'm not certain, but I'm guessing.
You didn't get a name.
No, she did not tell me that before the earpiece exploded inside of my head, so...
I was just gonna, in the meantime, maybe try and do a perception check just to make sure that
Yeah,
nobody's...
keep an eye out.
Other than...
Can I insight check Eric?
Of the... What?
Because it feels like you're looking out for us, but I don't...
He's eating all of our snacks out there.
Is he being helpful?
Is he being... I don't...
Go ahead
Something's
and give me a
wrong.
perception.
Does taking care of us include taking care of himself? It just might.
You could run away at any point.
This will be a...
Yeah,
16.
but we've been very profitable.
16?
Aw.
You keep a pretty good
That's
eye
true.
out. A couple people approach and you kind of like, what the fuck? And then you realize they're carrying like more gifts.
Oh my
and
God.
A couple people drop off more food and gifts.
Josh.
But they kind of
I'm now
nod to
hungry.
you
So-
and walk away.
Yeah, whenever they do come up to bring their gifts or whatever, my hands are on my weapons, just like
Yeah.
waiting for anything.
Yeah, you definitely keep an eye on them. None of them make any shady moves or even like you don't read any of them as like spying or anything like that. They all
Okay, very
seem
good.
very grateful and kind of bow to you and
Sweet. And I shit-eating grin, like bow back, whatever. And if there's ever any time alone, I'm gonna go ahead and carve a symbol on the door frame.
give me a
What
slap
the
hand.
fuck?
You're graffitiing my mother's house.
God damn it. What is this?
That'll be a 31. I'm sorry, 21, not 31.
Oh, I was gonna say not even
Jesus
you see
Christ.
you do it, but yeah, no, you managed. Very, and it's very subtle. Again, unless you're looking for it, no one's gonna see that. So back inside, Orvar is very intrigued by this. Talking to she. What sort of accent did you recognize where they might have been from?
She did kind of have an Alfheimian accent, if I recall. Did she? Wasn't it?
She
say
she
Australian?
spoke pretty American.
Oh. Oh shit.
It was
No,
hello.
now that I think about it, she really didn't have, she didn't sound like Alfheim. She really
What if
didn't
she
sound like
lives on the Othery?
Muspelheim.
really.
The only thing I can compare it to is something that I don't think you'd understand. When we've spoken to the gods, they seem to have...
Sure.
I know, that sounded weird when I said it, and I
Yeah.
heard it differently
Sounds
in my
weird
head.
when you said it for sure.
But it's true. I'm not one to be superstitious in that regard. But anyway, when we've heard them speak, it's a similar, flatness to their accent. There's nothing...
No rolling R's, no
No.
Alfheimian kind of humps. Interesting. And she had that sort of accent.
She did.
Hmm.
She did.
Interesting.
Well, what part of America? Did she sound like this? 'Cause I
No,
don't
it
remember.
was just like straight
No
Midwestern.
target.
It was, hello,
Oh,
this is
that's
you,
right.
isn't it?
I'm from State Farm.
Fuck,
Oh,
yeah.
that's right.
I'm from State Farm.
Hello.
It did kind of remind you of
We
the
charge you
accent of the gods.
$60 a minute.
My name is Dave. Hi.
Interesting.
Yes, I don't think we've found much on her, but she did, it said something, the earpiece said something about our, geolocation updated, or uploaded, or something.
And then they immediately sent dudes after us.
Oscar kind of tilts his head. That's your location. That's where you are on Thorin.
And,
That's uploaded.
we ran, of course, and we hid
What does that mean?
nearby, and there were a lot of ravens, or was it crows?
It was Raven.
It was
They were chickens.
A lot of chickens
A lot of
that
cows.
showed up. Flying cows.
Yes, black chickens.
Caw, caw, caw.
Anyway, there were black ravens that showed up and sort of like were circling the area, and I presume someone was there.
A group of ravens without a corpse. They'll
Correct.
circle like a corpse.
Maybe they smelt my burnt hair, or I don't know.
So wait, you mentioned the burnt
Or it was a
hair.
storm.
What is that from? Like
I mean, look at the earpiece.
It blew up.
Well,
the
Toasted.
earpiece blew up.
it did. She ended the conversation to saying "see you
Very
soon,"
rudely.
and it just burst in my ear, and I that was painful.
Totally uncalled for.
And I'll pay her back for that later.
That means it's probably technical. It's Emir. Active Emir.
That was my question. It sounds less like magic. From
I
what
don't know of any
understand.
spell that can remotely, there's wards, but it sounds like it was remotely activated.
The only thing that came to mind was perhaps a glyph, but I didn't see anything on it. I don't know.
Interesting. Well, that all sounds like a fuckload of shit.
It's been a fuckload of shit.
Indeed.
And then, of course,
But we
there's
have the papers
Loki's.
to prove it.
There's Loki's fascination with our deeds.
So these gods
And-
showing up, they just appear out of nowhere.
Sometimes.
Ah,
Disappear?
Well, Odin, he's showed up twice, looking as different each
The
time.
traveler, that's, than old Deathers. He would disguise himself, but always
Yes.
recognizable, am I right?
Yes,
Mhm.
and he would give us a riddle, and we've solved one and failed another. No big deal. And then he would just and dust into the wind, like before our very
There was
eyes.
also a lady who gave us apples.
Yes, Ithun.
Idun.
Yes.
really good
Wow.
apples.
So you guys are just suddenly god magnets?
I have no
That's right.
fucking idea.
That's right. God magnets.
I've always had the gods in my life.
Sure, but they never really appeared in front of
Well,
you,
not
right?
always, but no.
I mean, I've never heard of the gods actually appearing for anyone other than dreams or anything like that.
Oh, we got lots of those too.
If it hadn't happened before my very eyes on multiple occasions, I would not believe me either.
Yes, and if it weren't you, I would not believe it, but, that's literally amazing. That's...
I don't know what it is yet.
They must have plans for you or something.
All I know
They
is...
did mention that whoever is behind all these attacks can force the gods to not be able to intercede.
That's true. They did say that the Munithir seem to have the capabilities of blocking the gods out. That's what Heimdall, I believe, mentioned.
Oscar
right,
speaks
Cedric?
up and says, that's
Thor
why
said it.
magic was
Okay.
not working?
Yes.
During the attack?
Correct.
Those sons of bitches.
Yes, it's very dangerous, and it's, I don't know what's happening yet, but we need to speak to my father about it.
Your father? Back in Alfheim?
I don't think he's directly involved, but his name was on some paperwork for Naglfar and the,
Veraldersmeeder.
Veraldersmeeder. Yes.
Oscar
they-
perks up. Oh, the Veraldersmeeder.
Yes,
They've tried recruiting me. I'm not one for big groups.
that's all
I don't
right.
like being told what to do,
You know, that may be why I
Praise.
I wouldn't enjoy that either. But anyway, yes, his name was on some of their paperwork, but I just need to
it makes
maybe
sense.
clear some things up and make sure he's not a part of that. And if he is,
Then what?
ask.
Smash?
I don't know.
Well, that's quite the predicament there. Hopefully that works out well. I would honestly love to meet your father. He's sort of a legend.
He's not as socially adjusted as I am.
So I've heard. Yeah, I've heard stories, but
Yes.
I bet he'll be a peach.
Ooh.
I'm sure he will.
We're going to need you to lower those
He's like this delicious
expectations.
cobbler.
Take
Yeah,
that
by the way,
down
you
a
guys now
notch.
have cobbler.
Oh
and
shit!
It is fucking amazing. She's also prepared some like baked chicken
Ooh.
and stuff like that.
Mm.
Some veggies and kind of hands you each like plates and silverware to eat.
This is most delicious, Miss Thorvald.
Thank you very much. That's very kind of you.
Do not look at the camera like that.
Cydorik,
is my
calm
mother.
down. He's just being kind, Cydorik. Don't
That's
worry.
how it begins,
Puts a
Mom.
hand on your shoulder.
You're married.
Puts a hand on Marcus's shoulder. Thank you. That's very sweet
Oh
of
my
you.
god.
Very nice. Squeeze.
We're about to meet in the arena, Sam.
Whoa!
Calm down, Cydorik.
Oh my god! Where's Gendry? He can always de-escalate these sorts of situations.
And he went outside, and then I opened the door. Hey! Oh!
Yeah, plethora
Neat.
of gifts.
Oh,
I ignore Gendry. Presents!
What's that, dear? Oh
Look
my!
at this! Look at all of. Oh my god!
Oh, what is this for you? And she
I
kind of
think
leans
so.
over, picks up one of the notes, and reads it
I'm
real
just
quick.
eating the pie.
They
Very moist.
they're asking that you ask Heimdall to watch over their loved ones during the war. You've
Oh.
made quite an impression with these. Like grabs another. This is wow. That's a lot of food. Help me bring it in. Help me bring it in before the bugs get to him.
Indeed.
I got so distracted by the food, I didn't even look for Gendry. Just like,
I'm gonna. Do I see
Are you
Gendry
okay
out
out
there?
here? Would you like some
Gendry, can
food?
you help us?
I'm fine and no.
he doesn't eat
Oh.
food. He's weird.
I would like
Eat
to
food.
walk up to
I think
Gendry.
he's a robot.
Yeah, go ahead.
How's it going?
It's fine.
You seen anything interesting out here? Or?
Not particularly. No.
Okay.
If I could just tell you a secret.
Oh gods.
And you decide what you want to do with this information.
Of course.
I do believe I saw one of the people pour a vial of something into one of those baskets. I'm not sure which one. I wasn't really keeping
Insight
track.
check.
So-
Go ahead. Deception versus
Could I get-
insight.
Could I just? Oh, okay.
'Cause they certainly didn't.
What'd you get?
19.
I got a 21.
Ooh. For a second, you're like, wait, really?
What did you see? Which basket?
I wasn't really paying attention, honestly. I was kind of like sharpening my knives and whatnot. You know, as you do.
You weren't
I've got a
paying.
high constitution. I'll be okay as I bring in another basket.
Yeah, me
Drinking.
too.
Nom, 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 nom.
I'm sorry. I forgot everyone could hear everything.
Ah, yes.
You know.
Well, they're coming out and grabbing the baskets and stuff. while you're
Yeah,
out there.
man.
Okay.
We're walking back and forth.
We're just a passing fancy.
Ah, you're a fancy. Anyway,
Well, I'm not fancy, but I am passing.
Was there something that you needed me from?
I'm going to just stand out here for a little bit. It's a lot in there, and
It's getting hot in there.
No.
Mm-hmm. Sure is.
I'm gonna wait until everybody goes inside.
They grab the last of it. Well, there's food in here if you want. You know, you're
can
welcome.
stand out here. This very well.
Close the door.
This is my side of the door, though.
Oh, yes, of course. I just.
And as I'm going inside the door, I go, and then I close the door.
Cydorik! Thank you for doing it outside.
Cedric has his own brand of poison, I think. Yeah.
Yes, he does. So what I wanted to ask you, I was wondering, you've seemed a little more quiet lately, a little more stoic. Everything okay?
Yes.
Are there windows? Are there windows on this house?
I mean, a couple, but you can't see them.
Are there windows in this house?
Is there between like the door and the windows up against the walls?
I just like.
You also made the house in Tailspire.
Yeah.
So.
I don't fucking remember.
I don't remember
any
we
of
can
the
say it has
things.
windows, but
I'm a
Yeah.
barbarian.
While you're paying attention to all that, I'm paying attention to your mouth.
Cydorik, don't fuck up the window. Get in here and eat your food.
He's coming for her.
Oh my
He's coming
God.
for her, bro. You gotta get to him before he gets to her, dude. You have to. Intercept it. Wave the intercepting barbarian. Just do it.
Oh my god.
Fucking get in there.
So, you didn't answer my question. Are you all right?
Yes.
You're very convincing. But Loki really got to you. I know he's done that before. At least from what you've told me. I don't presume that anything you say is true or false. It's just what is in the ether now, I suppose. But if it is true, what he said about asking you if you'd like to know your backstory, I suppose that means you currently don't. And if that's the case, if you ever need help, you know that we will, right?
I guess so. Yeah.
You're used to living a certain way, but you're not alone anymore. I hope you know that.
Oh, yes. No, I absolutely. Yes. Whenever I'm around that one, I understand it completely.
Yes, I see. You know that he would kill for you. That's certainly true.
I don't know what he would or wouldn't do for me. I don't know what you would or wouldn't do for me. I'll take you at your word for now.
I'm sure it's difficult to trust. I've had my fair share of issues with that, that's for certain.
Mhm.
But I can only tell you my truth, and that is, I think I'd do the same. I would like to see you happy. Genuinely. Not pretend.
Mm.
Genuinely.
Well, that is nice to hear. And nice of you to say.
I know you don't believe me, but, well, that's okay. Maybe someday, because actions speak louder than words. And then she's gonna pat you on the shoulder, and she's gonna walk inside.
Stay outside.
Oh, yeah.
You just had that whole serious conversation in a cloud of Cydorik's fart. You're
God.
welcome.
Damn it!
It smells like shit.
What time of day is it? Is the Hodor ring almost...
Yeah, it's getting close to nighttime. I probably got maybe an hour or so.
Sweet. It's just I'm a human, so I'm just
Yeah.
Sure,
No, you're
I'm
good.
just preparing my situation.
You also
This is
see some
Thorvald.
lanterns kind of lining the paths and stuff, and there's like a lantern, at the front of the house, so it would probably be okay.
Sweet.
Sorry, Marcus, were you saying something?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Do you need any help around the house now that you have all these strong men to,
Jesus Christ.
No,
I punch
manage
him in the
myself.
head.
I know things can be tough with your husband gone.
Cydorik, calm down. He's
Oh
just
my
trying to
God.
be nice.
Mom, you better remember those self-defense lessons. Better
You
kick this
know
guy's
I
ass.
do. You know I do. You know I can handle
Oh my
myself. That's why I'm not worried about that stupid little fart of a son. I'm not worried
I
about
thought you were
him.
calling Marcus a stupid little fuck.
No. He's sweet. You leave him alone. He is sweet.
Oh my
I think
god.
Thank
Marcus
you.
should
Just
take
trying
off
to
his
be
armor
helpful.
and show her what he's working.
His greasy, sweaty, disgusting body. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Are you even wearing a shirt right now, Cydorik?
No. And
So her standards are like here. And, really, it could only just go up from there, right?
her standards. I'm her son. She's got no standards with me.
Right. So
She
no, what I'm
accepts me
saying,
for
what
who
I'm
I
saying
am.
is, oh yeah, I'm sure you just were born and you just never put on a shirt.
I was born without a shirt and
Sort
with a
of.
six-pack, so
It's true.
I'll believe the first part for sure.
they call me Buff Baby.
Baby for short.
And I definitely killed a bunny, not a little boy.
Yeah,
Chest days
totally.
and Mondays. Come on, Bob. Let's go.
Did Cydorik ever tell you about the baby he killed when he was a child? No, I'm kidding.
Better put some protein in that breast milk. Baby needs protein.
That's a
Hurry up, cut the
callback.
umbilical cord. I gotta go. Leg day.
Oh my god.
I come out of the womb doing lunges.
I'm just gonna run to the gym. Cardio.
Anyway, so as it starts getting later, you guys finish your food. You're welcome to stay the night here. It's not very comfortable. There is the inn that I'm sure they have space.
Do you know?
But
if,
you're welcome here. It'll be a little cramped, and we don't really hardwood
do you
floor.
know if your neighbor Inga needs any help around her house or anything?
Oh no, she's good, thank you. She, her husband is still there, and she is. He didn't get sent off like
To be
Cydric's
clear,
father.
She's asking more for like the Oh my God.
Like the hospitality.
yes, and she's
Yeah.
a what is the word I'm looking for? Nomad.
Nomad, yeah.
to like
yeah.
ask for if someone needs help for an exchange to say.
No, she's fine. They don't have much room either, but there's the tavern. It's affordable, and honestly, they were the let me bring it up.
Do they have a Lady of the Night?
Oh my gosh.
Dude, why would you bring that up in front of her?
Yeah,
What-
you're not gonna
What
nail
is your
that
strategy
now.
at this
No.
point? No, you know what? Maybe his strategy's like, I'm not even interested anymore, which is gonna make her interested.
Marcus,
Well,
they
yeah,
do have
I
a
get it.
lady
Hard to
of the
get.
night. Her name is Helga, and she is 650 pounds.
She's the night lady. She only comes
Yes.
out at night.
She's
I'm
there.
sure you
She's not
leave
there
with a
18.
smile on your face.
She's actually like some kind of
No.
witch.
You
She
know-
will
Please you.
kill you.
Un that runs the tavern in town, like
Un?
she was never a fan of Ragnvald.
What?
What?
What just happened? Un is my sister's name.
Really?
That's what I was like,
That's her name too.
oh, yes, I see.
I mean, you seem surprised, like multiple people don't have the same name.
Sure. No, I'll just nope. Yep. Thank you
Yeah,
for the
it's
For a
judgment.
second, she's like, "Did you just bring my sister to
The
this?"
subtle judgment is appreciated. Thank you.
Un offerdatir. Offerdatir. Yeah, she's a lovely lady. She's never a fan of Ragnvald, so honestly, you could probably just...
I can walk him to the tavern.
Oh, I would
can
love
walk
for you to
myself.
spend the night here. Where did that accent go? I would love for you to spend the night here, dear. I'd love to catch
Oh,
up.
I will. I'll just walk him to the tavern, and then I have one stop to make.
Okay. All right.
What stop?
You're not going to get in any trouble, are you?
Never, Mom.
Insight check.
Yes.
No, I don't plan on getting.
Does she
in any
have a
trouble.
plus 20 because
She
she's
did
his
right.
mom?
She did terrible.
Yeah,
Actually, she would
has,
have advantage.
She has advantage because she's his mother.
Oh, yeah.
I
She
don't
kinda
need a
eyes
tavern.
you and-
Is-
Don't get
Is
in
there a place I can
any
set up
more
my tent?
trouble. I mean, you can camp out in the yard if you want,
Sorry,
but
dude,
the
did you just
tavern
ask
has...
her if there's somewhere where you could pitch a tent.
Yes.
In front of her son? God, rude.
In front of her son, dude. Maybe you should pitch,
mean, if you want,
pitch
you
your
can
tent in the back.
camp outside, but I'm
That's
sure
even
you would all
worse.
love nice soft beds.
Oscar.
It's nice. Yes.
Orvar, where are you planning on staying?
We'll probably head to the tavern too. I mean, why
All
not?
right.
That sounds nice.
That sounds
They
good.
have plenty of rooms. We're just outside Grainhofen, so lots of travelers stop
All right.
here on the way into
Yeah.
Muspelheim. So
Marcus, have you ever learned how to swim?
Yes.
He immediately sinks to the bottom because of all of his armor.
In that armor? I don't think so,
Hey,
pal.
whoa. It is mithril, which means it is half the weight and does not give me disadvantage.
yeah, but
swimming?
it's still metal and water. All right.
His
Well,
shield alone.
My athletics is +8 though, so
I'll be here when you get back, Cydorik. And again, don't get in any trouble. You've
I won't, Mom.
had a day, so
yeah, don't get into any trouble. But I'm gonna set up my tent over here.
she kisses your cheek.
No, you are coming to the tavern. There's no room for you here.
Lovely meeting you all. Will I see you in the morning? I can
Yes.
do breakfast. There's plenty of food.
Of course, Miss
my God.
Thorvald.
Oh my
All
God.
right.
I hate this guy.
well,
It has been a delight to meet
Oh,
you.
you shut your
Have a
dirty
great
whore
night.
mouth.
A pleasure.
He has herpes,
sir.
Mom.
Cydorik, what did I
What?
tell you about accusing people of having herpes? Not until you know. All right.
Then just accuse.
Then don't shut up about it. No. All right. Well, I'll see you all in the morning.
she said she likes gossip, dude. That's the kind of gossip.
True.
It's true. It's
Your
true.
mom's cool as shit.
I'll take.
She sure is.
My mom, Bob talks about everybody's herpes. That's what she does.
I know. All the herps. All right. Well,
Anyway.
see you after the rain passes. Sleep well and stay safe out there.
All right. You
And
too.
you guys head out, and Cydorik, you know the tavern's just kind of in the middle of town. Yeah. You do anything on the way there, or you?
No, I'm gonna drop him off, and then I'm gonna go to the entrance or that little platform by the lake.
Okay. So, as you
Before-
guys. Yeah.
After.
No,
Oh.
before you go.
Okay.
I'm gonna come up to you as we approach the tavern. I'm gonna be like, I'm very proud of you for what you did today.
Thank
That
you.
was amazing.
Thank you.
Also a little scary, but amazing.
I mean, you've seen me fight before.
Oh yes, but you it was a one-on-one situation, and his head is no longer attached to his body.
No, I wish I could have taken it as a trophy.
Well,
Your mom is great, by the way.
Oh my God! Shut up. She's not here
Pat him on the
anymore.
back as I
You
walk
can
by.
drop the charade. We know what you want. Go take a bath and go hang out with Olga. She'll please you.
Hey there, big boy.
Jesus. Gendry claps Cedric on the shoulder as well. I'm also very proud of you for what you did today.
Thank you. I checked my pockets.
That
yeah.
fart was
Check my
it was
pockets.
amazing. It was scary, but it was also amazing.
fuck
No,
you.
I know.
It was amazing. It was scary, but it was.
So, Cydorik, you lead them in, and you know from before. Nice enough person. Female Earth Genasi, probably mid-40s.
Hello.
Dark brown skin. It's like, Cydorik, that's how's it going? It's been a while. I saw your display out there.
Yeah, you liked it.
I did. Quite nice. What are you? Do you need a room or?
Yes. My friends need a room, and Marcus needs Olga.
Marcus needs a bucket of water.
Okay. I can fetch her.
I don't need any of
No,
that.
he needs Olga. I will pay for it. And that's not a request.
You let me know if you need her, and I'll go get her. Not the problem. She's, works the night shift.
Where does she live in, the dungeons?
I'll go get her.
Shackles just waiting.
Jesus.
Shackle her
I'd like
and,
to roll for
You hear
stealth.
what? You hear like rattling chains. You hear whips and shit. Fucking back.
this dungeon. Anyway, this is okay.
Oh, well,
Anyway,
if there's dungeons involved, I'm down.
anyway.
Oh shit.
So she sets
I
you
might
up.
just take her out for a drink.
How many rooms do you need?
3.
Do you have
2,
one with
3?
sand?
Fuck, Cydorik.
Sands, like I can go
We
get
did-
some
that's
sand and
no-
put it in
we
a
don't-
bucket?
Nope, it was an inside joke. You weren't there. It's
I
not funny
see.
for you.
Cydorik, you've always been the kidder, and she kind
I
of
know.
smiles at you, and the rest of you kind of get the sense that, there might be a crush here.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yo, home skillet, get up in there.
She's also 40, but,
Dude, I like the MILFs.
Hey, MILFs are good too, yeah.
That's what
What's
I
up?
said.
Get up in there.
All right, well, yeah, I can sure set you up for that. Here's
How do you
your
feel about men with
keys.
winged helms?
Up the stairs to the left. Let me know if you need anything. And I'll see you later, Cydorik.
Later.
Oh, all right.
I'll come pick you guys up in the morning. I just have a little bit of business to attend to. Nothing crazy.
All right. Be safe.
Always.
I'd like to roll for stealth and then keep an eye on him.
I was gonna do the same.
All right.
I'm not gonna do anything, guys. God.
So roll those
I was
stealths.
also going to sneak back to your house.
I'm gonna
Jesus Christ.
Just to be clear, there is only one room in that house.
Oh my god.
So Gendry is gonna stay at the inn, but before Marcus leaves, he's gonna fist bump him.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Go get him, Tiger.
God. And he goes,
get your-
Godspeed,
We are
sir.
tomorrow morning. We are gonna have one less party member.
Godspeed.
27
You're
stealth.
not
That's
gonna
right.
know.
We're gonna have one less because he's gonna retire here and marry your mom.
Marcus, roll a stealth, and Cydorik, roll a perception, and then roll another perception with disadvantage
Yeah,
because of
19.
his cloak.
Oh yeah, I put the hood up too.
I
so
figure.
Oh
Actually, it would be advantage and then straight roll because you have hope.
Great. I rolled
Oh,
a 3, a 4, and a 1.
All alone.
dude.
All alone.
All alone myself.
So, Cydorik, what do? You're headed out to the lake?
Yeah,
To the pier,
the entrance
the
of the
kind of-
lake, and I'm gonna dig my sword into the pier there, and get on one knee and pray to Heimdall that exactly what they've been asking for. Protection for their.
Roll a d20.
Well, that's better. 17.
17. All right.
Yeah.
As you're closing your eyes and praying and just kind of speaking under your breath, you hear rustling in the bush behind you.
Oh.
As you turn
Behind me?
around, a tall shadow steps out. It's now dark. The rings come. A tall shadow steps out, and as he kind of comes a little more into the light, you see a mohawk of dreads, a braided beard reaching his belt. It is Heimdall.
Holy shit.
And the two of you kind of hiding in the other bushes see Heimdall walk out of a bush.
I'm not
randomly.
dreaming.
Yeah, Cedric's able to see him in the dark.
Yeah, it's like there's still the lanterns and stuff, especially around the lake.
Yeah. Right.
Because it's kind of the central point.
While he's busy, can I sneak away?
I mean,
Wait, you said Heimdall stepped out?
Heimdall steps out of the bushes.
Do I see that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Both of you do. All
Neat.
like the three of you do.
I give Marcus a fist bump as he goes away.
Oh my god!
So he walks out and grins and says, I hear you, and I will protect them.
Thank you very much.
I'll do everything
This
I
is
can.
the first time I've seen you in person.
I know. I hope you're not disappointed.
I know.
I know.
Bitch, I'm a god.
Sup,
I know
girl?
how many times you've seen me.
I'm proud of you.
Everyone's saying that. Thank you.
You
I think
conquered
it
that
means the most
trial,
coming from
regaining
you.
your glory. It was magnificent. Kind of chuckles, and he walks kind of past you to the end and just kind of stares out into the lake and like into the lake. Like in thought, he says, I know you're wary of what I told you last time. I'm sorry to hear that. But you were built for a great purpose.
I understand. I understand that our fates are sealed, but I'm going to do my best to make my own choices while still making you proud, sir.
I'm glad to hear that. The Norn have laid an important path ahead of you. While it's threaded with peril, in the end, kind of turns to you and locks eyes with you. You are salvation. People depend on you.
Well, I guess that is good to hear. I try to do my best for everyone and keep everyone safe.
I know. Kind of smiles and turns back to the lake. Make no mistake. The fate of this world lies in your hands and your companions' hands. Or you can go be a farmer.
Go be a farmer?
You can always make your own path, but
That sounds so boring.
thought you'd say that. But you know, I fear the king will not heed your warning. He's too proud and paranoid to backpedal.
So you feel like our travel there is for naught?
No,
We need to try to talk to him at least.
of course. And I'm not dissuading you as to doing such. But it is not for naught, because he turns to you again. Your destiny lies in Alfheim. You
Whoa.
must go there at all costs.
Absolutely.
He kind of
Does
grins.
Heimdall know that Nifrim's just sitting there chilling?
Do you ask him?
No, because I don't know Nifrim's
Oh, yeah, you don't
there.
I while he's talking to him, I have my journal out and a piece of charcoal, and I'm sketching Heimdall.
How tall is he compared to me? He's like huge.
He is about 7.5, 8 feet tall.
Okay.
Damn.
Like, he looks human, but he's fucking gargantuan.
Excellent.
It's hot.
Kinda
I
It
was
is
gonna
hot.
say that.
smiles warmly and puts a big hand on your shoulder. I'll be watching.
I will show you what I can do.
Can't wait to see.
Trying to hide my erection.
He kind of takes his hand back and then
I draw that too.
I see everything. No,
Draw that too.
he takes his hand back and he turns like
That
back
sucks.
toward
You see
land,
Smash.
like back away from the lake, and kind of like Niph and Marcus. You swear he winks at you as he dusts.
I smile.
And I am just going to sit there in absolute awe for a long while before
I'm
returning.
gonna go back to his house.
If I walk into that door to you banging my mom, you are not coming out of there alive.
You really heading to his house, Marcus?
Nah,
Okay.
it's fine.
Olga's waiting for you. You hear some rumbling in the dungeons.
The Rancor awakens.
Olga's getting more and more scary. I think she's gonna turn into a boss monster at this point.
By the end of it, she's like a small boss monster.
Time for snoo.
Just
Anyway,
kidding. She's the big bad.
Oh, yeah.
Snoo.
she shows up in your room and says, "Hello there." No, anyway.
Oh my god.
Okay, anyway. Focus. So, after staying there and off for a while, you heading back home, or?
Yes.
All right. What are you two doing? I can't.
I would
point
like
the right
to go
directions.
back and find Oscar's room.
There you go, buddy.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know which room he took. He and Orvar took the same room. Might as well. And yeah.
Like to knock on their door.
Who is it?
It's just me.
I'm
there too.
Oh, are you with me?
Are you going with?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, do Orvar and what's the other Orvar?
Oscar.
Orvar
Oscar.
and Oscar. Do they bang?
They're brothers.
They're
dude.
brothers.
Yeah, but they had that thing.
Just for that, I
answer
think
his
I might go back
question.
to
They
your
had that
house.
thing. Yeah,
You
that
don't
doesn't
know.
answer my question.
Bjarni.
Yeah, they had that
and
thing with that
Orvar.
kinky merchant.
No, it was just Bjarni and Orvar, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was really just like there was a little flirt with
Josh,
Oscar,
you don't watch
but-
our show.
Yeah, you don't watch the show. You wouldn't know. So
It is that type of show, even though
So you hear the-
that merchant flirted with all of us.
did.
Okay.
So you hear the like
And
lock
I
and
was a
latch
little into
and
it.
door opens and Oscar peeks out. Niph, Marcus, come in.
Hello. Hi. So
What's going on?
I just wanted to show you something that I've discovered, and I'm
Please
going
do.
to also do what he did earlier and do
Detect magic?
magic on myself.
He sees you start kind of switching, like he recognizes symbol, and he kind of.
Uh-huh.
I did all the right check. No worries.
Yeah,
we're
I mean,
safe here. I mean, you can if
currently.
you want.
We just saw Heimdall.
Wait,
Hold
what?
your fucking horses.
I mean, go ahead. It can't hurt, I suppose.
Well, I guess we'll lead with that. Yes, we followed Cydorik to make sure he got home all right, and Marcus and I did see him speaking with Heimdall, and I'm gonna produce my sketchbook and show him.
Another god
them.
showing up.
Yes,
That's
to my
what
knowledge,
he
this is
looks
the
like.
first time he's visited in dreams.
Only we could see Boulder.
Calm down.
I'd love to see Hella. Anyway, so this is what he looks like. And yes, he just had a casual conversation with Cydorik before he just.
Dusted out again. Did you see
So-
where he came from?
No. I
A
think
bush?
he came from wherever somewhere else is.
Interesting. Did you hear what he said, or
Were we close enough to hear?
go ahead and give me perceptions, both of you.
We're
Or
both
one can help
elves,
the
so-
others.
Ooh.
Probably.
That's gonna be a 23.
I got a 15, so I'll just help her.
Well, you already
Uh,
rolled, so
help is giving the other person
Marcus,
advantage.
you heard bits and pieces, but mostly what Cydorik said. But Niph, yeah, you did hear the whole conversation.
I did catch on to a few things. And I pat Marcus. I know you're only half elf. You'll get there.
Ow.
Anyway,
Sick burn, bro.
How is he gonna get there?
just learning. You learn to be more perceptive, and he's young because he's. Well, anyway, so
Is he young?
he's younger
sick
than me.
burns.
Yeah. Again. Do we have any kind of firefighting unit in this village? Because
Go on, Emmy.
So anyway,
Damn.
that's my question is
This is an AB conversation, and you're not there.
that's true. I'm super not there.
Make like a tree and split. Sorry.
I would really like to ask this question because it's something that's been on my mind, but what the fuck?
What the fuck? Indeed. That's
Have you ever
fucking crazy.
heard of any of the gods visiting anyone, let alone multiple gods visiting the same?
Absolutely not. That's
all right.
I mean, you see their influence, and some people talk about dreaming, and a lot of people that pray, they'll maybe hear a
Sure.
voice or see a vision. But the gods have never manifested.
Yep, that's
That I'm
really
aware
strange. That's very strange. And honestly, a little makes me uncomfortable.
Makes me very comfortable.
But also, of course, it would you. You're all holy and shit.
It's fascinating for sure.
I am.
I mean, I've never been really big into the gods or anything. I've always been more tech, but
Same.
that's...
Neither was I until recently.
I have to say, it's impressive.
Another thing I wanted to ask you about. I know it's late, and I'm sure you're ready
It's fine,
to retire
you know?
for the evening. I also discovered this, and I'm gonna set my sketchbook down and flip to the page where I was writing about the capacitor, and then I'm gonna take the radiant capacitor out, and I'm gonna slowly move it toward my Fragna device to show that the Fragna device
Starts
lights
glowing
up more.
brighter.
Mm-hmm.
That is very fascinating. Let me do an investigation.
I always felt
Kinda-
that that was something that maybe could be influenced by a physical connection, but this is like,
Let me try, if I may.
of course.
He pulls out his pad and he like slowly moves it closer to it, and it does start to glow brighter and then dimmer as he pulls it away. Strange. Let's try one more thing. And he walks over to his bag and he reaches in. You realize it's a bag of holding because he reaches like too far in.
Right.
Mary Poppins that shit.
He pulls out this. You're not sure what the hell it is. It's like it's a piece of metal. It seems techy. It's kind of folded up, and it has a handle on it, and it, like almost like just a long kind of folded cylinder with a handle on it. And he kind of sets it down, back up just a bit, and he taps. Or well, he doesn't have it. He taps on his pad.
Taps his pad.
And suddenly it comes to life and like kind of and like these little legs come out and it kind of unfolds and
Does
then
it look like one of those?
kind of, but instead of like a body, it's a fucking gun.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
And
It's not
like
a
it just
spider
kind of,
drone. It's just a gun.
In character.
yeah, it's
Wow, that is great.
thank you. That's
In character.
that's Harold, my little gun friend,
Harold.
magic
Oh.
cannon.
Yes, that's nice.
He's that kind of artificer. Anyway, so let me try something. Hold it near
You're
him.
not going to hurt the capacitor, right?
No, we're not shooting it. I just want to see if what it does when it gets close
Alright.
to my arcane cannon here.
So I put it closer, slowly.
Kind of. He watches on his like pad. Like you can kind of see over his shoulder that there's kind of diagnostics of his arcane cannon. And you just see, as soon as you start getting close, all these like bars start raising up and then hit max. and just kind of sit there as you're the closest. And then as you pull it away, they all start kind of lowering back to normal. It seems to be radiating energy. Yeah, Marcus?
Have you tried to see what would happen if you put it near Herm?
Oh. No, I haven't really.
If we're gonna experiment...
He starts doing the salsa.
You could call Herm in. You left him in your
Keep
room,
it up, I'm
I
gonna go
assume.
find your mom.
His name is Herm, not Hermanos.
Jeez.
Hermanos.
I'm going to have Herm come into the room. And,
Neat.
As he kind of, like, gets close to it and reaches out, you see, like, you watch your Fragment device, and kind of like Oscar has for his arcane cannon, you kind of have a monitoring thing. It's what you use to see through his eyes and stuff. And you see all the meters kind of...
He starts doing the Night at the Roxbury dance.
And it does seem to be emanating power.
I can't get my head to work. Sorry.
I can't get my head to work.
Personal
Been
problem.
away from sand for far too long.
I feel like that's a country song that's coming.
Anyway,
Can't get my head to work.
Something about beer.
All I need is a beer in my pickup truck and my
Anyway.
big green tractor.
I'm
Hey,
offended by
hey,
this
hey.
use of music.
Oh,
So am I.
I don't care.
Oh, damn.
Copyright strike incoming.
Go put
Anyway.
put on a tank top. Anyway, so
I think I need to go visit his mom.
It's because you don't have
Oh,
a shirt
God.
on underneath.
Oh,
whatever you're
God.
wearing.
he's doing it. Anyway, so have you ever seen anything like this? What the fuck?
I mean, I'm relatively new to even, being able to power things, but I have definitely never seen anything that emanates power like that. That is fascinating.
That's probably.
What happens if you put it close to these nuts?
I think there's
He's
a
not there.
connection between.
I know I'm not here.
Omnipotent son of a bitch. There seems to be a connection between at least Loki keeping an eye on us and this thing. I'm not, as you know, a holy person. I'm more of a scientific mind, and I tried to pray to him, and what was that face? Have I said something?
Yes, we know you're
None of the faith can be scientists too.
Oh, no, that wasn't meant to be that. Personally, I don't lean. It's fine. So, I
use
tried.
science and math to smash things.
Sam does.
Amen, brother. Orvar agrees. Kind of fist bumps you. Like the third time today.
I did pray to Loki while holding this, and he showed up rather agitated, like maybe I inconvenienced him, or I pulled him there, or I don't know what. But
Interesting.
he's definitely, this thing is
That's an
important.
interesting concept.
It's odd and concerning, and
I mean, we're obviously dealing with several factors that are completely new to anyone around here. The gods
True.
showing up, this radiant capacitor.
true.
I mean, you should try it out right now. Call
I've
him-
just had a
call him
thought. I could try. I mean, I don't. What
Has
do you want to
he-
try?
Is it dangerous? Has he ever attacked you?
No, he hasn't. He just seems either
He didn't
haughty
even fight back
or
when I tried to kill him.
annoyed, or he will
Try
maybe
killing
hurt your
Loki.
feelings.
Why not?
Good point. What happened when you did?
Yeah, just disappeared.
He just poofed.
He moved to another spot and tapped his
Interesting.
shoulders. That's his thing too. He gets bored.
Also,
I mean-
what if I hold it and pray to Odin?
You know what? and I'm going to hand you the radiant capacitor. Go ahead.
No, careful.
Yeah.
All right, you praying?
All right. I'm
I
gonna
put
do
a
that,
pillow underneath where it would drop, like where it would hit the floor. if you dropped it.
Oscar puts 2
Olga
more.
comes up, but she has an eye patch.
Oh my god.
She's going up. There's an upward trajectory now.
Marcus,
Just rolled a 19.
19?
So
Oh, shit.
take a-
Okay.
Fuck yeah, dog.
Dog.
So, what do you say?
I'm gonna pray to Odin to ask him for guidance and information on why Loki wants this
No,
and
we
what
were
it
going to
does.
ask him to appear, right?
Or that, yeah, that too.
That also, I immediately forgot. My bad. I do this all the time. I'm a man of science. It's all good.
Science and religion.
I was getting to it.
Yep.
Oh my
So
god.
as you pray and close your eyes. Okay. You all sort of hear like it's echoing in the room. And you see Oscar and Orvar react too.
Do they piss themselves? Sorry.
No, but you hear kind of disembodied voice echoing in the room. I'm a bit busy. I mean, you need something, let me know.
Okay, boss.
You want to ask for something?
Oscar and Orvar look at each other. The fuck was that? Was that Odin?
Yes.
It sounded like the same guy.
Yes, it did sound like him.
Do you get that often?
Well,
I
Pretty
mean,
much
I
every
guess you already
session.
told me.
every other.
That's what we roll.
He's busy, but
Fascinating.
he answered at all. Why would he give us the time of day? Do you see what
That's a
I
very
mean?
good question.
What have we stepped into?
I'm not sure, but I really would like to know. Me?
I mean, the cows are
Awesomeness.
loose. She might have just stepped in their poop.
Oh, I don't think it's poo.
May I try something? Because
yes.
the thing is, you're making this connection between the capacitor and the gods, and it's emanating power. Can you do me a favor and put it back in your bag of holding?
Yes, I do.
And then he kind of brings up his pad, taps a couple things, and kind of waves it over the opening. And you hear... That is the bag of holding, right? I mean, it's bigger than the
Yes.
bag you put it in.
Yes.
It's extra dimensional.
Yes.
It's still emanating power.
Oh, shit. Yo, can we put the bag of holding inside the bag of holding?
That's actually how you create a rip to the to another dimension.
It's
Yeah.
a
It
bad thing.
sucks
Don't
everything
do that.
in. It's very bad. I
Don't
wouldn't
do
have
that.
Oh, dude, let's do it.
Oh no, it's not fun.
On to
It's
the
not
astral
fun.
plane. Anyway.
Yeah. You're not gonna
Yeah, it
do
wouldn't
well
be the
there,
first time.
Cydorik. What's your intelligence?
100.
I think you've...
Which tells you what his intelligence actually
yeah, it
is.
really does. It really does.
100.
I think you've stumbled onto something here. That's... To think about that. And what this means.
I'm gonna go to bed.
I think we should all go to bed.
I think so. Yes.
Here's a shovel.
We'll have a conversation in the morning. Perhaps meet over at Cydric's place, and we'll talk more.
Yeah, with some more pie.
Pie.
Pie is good.
And she just
breakfast.
kind of like turns around and absently walks away. She's just
Good night. Good night, Marcus. Is there anything else?
Good night. I just want to say, like, this isn't all that strange, I don't think, but
How so? The gods appearing in front of you, ancient technology suddenly working and empowering.
I've been hearing them for the last 10 years, so...
Hearing them's one thing. Then coming out and giving you an apple's another. Don't you think?
Maybe.
Good night, Marcus. Get the fuck out of my room.
I want to ask them one more question.
What's that?
Before I go.
What's up?
Do you think they could be living on Hothering?
The gods?
The gods or the people who are after us?
Oh, the moon of the air.
Yes.
I don't, like, on Hothering.
Yeah, like if it's, you know, like there's an inside, or maybe they have like some kind of magic to hold the air in and stuff.
You wouldn't know that there would be no air up there.
Magic to get up there and back down.
There's no, like, you know,
space travel,
space physics knowledge. Astrophysics is the word I was looking for.
I could cast fly and go up there though.
You know, go so far.
Not my character, but
I don't know. I don't see. I mean, I'm not sure how far the ring is. It's hard to judge
just
distance.
some food for thought.
That it is. Interesting. You're not as dumb as Niph said you were.
What?
Oh,
He's kidding. He's kidding. She didn't say it. No, I am. I'm fucking with you. Now get the fuck out of my room.
All right. Just don't get any water everywhere. But Gendry's not around, so.
Good night,
fine.
Marcus. He's still a bit sore about that.
I feel like Marcus doesn't understand when he overstays his welcome.
Like, the door closes, you hear through the door.
Have I ever told you about my children?
Tell me about your children. No. Niph.
I'm gonna go to my room, and is there a window in there?
Sure, yeah.
I'm gonna take the radiant capacitor. I'm gonna set it on the bed. I'm gonna write a little note and put it next to the radiant capacitor. And then I'm gonna climb out of the window.
Okay.
I am gonna start walking south till I reach the end of the village limits.
Give me, are you trying to do this stealthily, I assume? Give me a stealth and an acrobatics for climbing out the window.
I think south is the forest with the weird cottage.
Acrobatics would be 23.
Easy peasy, make your way down the...
oh my god, I've rolled nothing but
like
like
the
17s,
second
18s,
level.
and 19s. Yeah, that's going to be a
Took my
28
thunder.
stealth.
Pretty sneakily, you head down and head to the south end. There's a bit of woods and
Okay, I'm going to
path
go...
off to the side.
That's perfect. I'm going to go into kind of the woods to try to be as far out of sight as possible with all of my things except for the radiant capacitor.
All right.
And I'm going to stop and
There's
put my
goblins in
hand...
those woods.
I'll put my hand on a tree. And I'm going to pray to Hela.
All right.
Oh, that's hella cool.
Stop it.
Right.
Roll a d20.
Cool.
Okay, that I think there's like a blessing on me right now. I just rolled another fucking natural 19.
That's impressive. I
Yeah.
rolled 2, but you keep rolling them.
I am going to ask her, should I stay?
Like, with the group?
Mm-hmm.
As you close your eyes, touching the tree, asking this very important question.
Mm-hmm.
A moment passes, you just hear the noises of the night. You know, there's like some crickets and stuff like that. Or maybe an owl. It almost all kind of starts dying down. And with your eyes closed, you hear, "What a silly question. Of course you do. Or of course you should. You have important work to do." And, you see a face. Like, your eyes are still closed. But you see a face. Very stunningly beautiful face. Long, straight black hair going down past the shoulders. Yeah, kind of like Josh's, but, you know, pretty. Where's that fire department now?
Oh!
Wood's gonna burn. Anyway. Very gorgeous, bright blue eyes, long lashes, very gorgeous, drop dead gorgeous. For half of the face. The other half looks like a fucking zombie. It's got maggots crawling in it. It's got flesh rotten away. There's like strands of flesh stretched where the cheek should be. You can see into that half of the mouth. And seeing into that half of the mouth, you see like half the teeth are rotten, some falling out. The other, beautifully white, shining, practically glowing in the dark. And she just kind of smiles, which is kind of unsettling as you look at it, but knowing who she is. Yeah, the face of Ella.
Oh, man.
Hello, Harvey Dent.
You have very important work to do.
And very important work, but none of it makes sense, and what
Little in
if
life
we
does.
fuck it up?
Well, I don't suppose that's your choice, really, is it?
No, but there's a lot riding on a group of idiots.
Who are you calling it?
You don't have to... From across the village. She kind of chuckles. You don't have to tell me. But the threads of fate have already been spun. And what will happen will happen. You end up joining me. Was always fated. If you come victorious, it was always fated. Of course, you still have the option, but I think you know what you need to do.
All right. All right.
Smiles as warmly as a half zombie can. Don't worry.
Get a bag for the other half. It'll be fine.
Yo.
And it kind of fades from your vision as you open your eyes, and the sound of nature kind of fades back in.
I'm going to stand there for a minute, thinking about what the fuck she actually answered. Okay. Just further proving everything we've heard tonight. And then I'm gonna walk until my feet touch the desert. Touch the sand or whatever.
Yeah, there's a bit of sand, like kind of on the edge of town. It's kind of mixed, like I say, like kind of California desert, where it's a bit of shrub, bit of forest. It's kind of mixed right on the line there.
I'm gonna stand there for a little while, staring up at the stars.
You see some off to the side of Hothering.
Really give it some hardcore thought before I slowly turn around and walk back to the village. And back to my room. Putting away the radiant capacitor in my bag of holding and the note. I'm gonna burn it.
Note's gone. And you head to sleep. or
Yep.
meditation or whatever?
Yep.
All right. Anyone else want to do anything before long rest?
No, but I have an
Nay.
idea for tomorrow.
Can't wait. Gendry, you good?
Yep.
All right.
Gendry
Cydorik, your
saw
mom
everything
kinda
that I just
pampers
did.
you. A second. Your mom pampers you
course I
like
do.
she's made your old bed and kind of made it just the way you like it. You know, gives you the like cocoa that you like at bedtime.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh my god, it is like being a
Y'all
kid
can go on
again.
without me.
a
I'm just
younger
staying
kid.
with mommy.
Oh.
Yeah, he's really the one that should be asking that question.
It's true.
Good
I
night,
think we all should.
Oh, sorry.
What
Good
if you-
night,
What if
Cydorik.
you...
Oh, city poo.
Is everyone good for morning?
Yeah.
Oh, the ring passes. Long rest. All around.
Right.
I get up bright and early and help mama with the chores.
Aw,
Yeah,
such
I
a
get
good
those
boy.
chickens
Aw.
fed, grab the eggs, even help her start kind of cooking a breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
Could I see what's going on at the Jarl's abode? What used to be the old Jarl's abode?
So there is the longhouse, relatively small. And what do you mean, like if there's any commotion outside, or?
Wants to
are
go
there any,
inside and
like,
steal shit.
Yeah, what is the exterior window situation look like?
Well, you would know that a longhouse isn't just like a Jarl's home. They usually kind of have residents in there, but a longhouse is a sort of shared. It's kind of like the clubhouse. People come and go all the time. There are also servants there and stuff, thralls, and people have business in there. So this morning it's kind of it's starting to see some movement and stuff, but nothing like special going on. I mean, it's open in that like there's people going in and out.
Okay. Would I be able to figure out, like, I mean, just from my knowledge of how this all works, like, is there anything cool that I can go in there and nab? Or is it mostly
Well, you
like,
know
nah?
that his wife and son survived, and they're probably in there.
Okay.
At least for now, until a new Jarl is, declared.
Right, sure.
Mark,
Can I help distract people?
did you go with Gendry? Did you tell him you were
I don't
going?
know. Did you tell anybody? Like, I thought we were in the
I mean, I
process of
would've-
working that
No,
out.
I would have left at first light.
Oh, fine. Then I won't help you.
I mean,
Yeah.
you can,
I'll go to Cydoric's house and help with the chores
what?
and
Help what,
eat
Marcus?
breakfast and make
It's
breakfast.
all done. It's all done already.
there is a window. You kind of, doing a perimeter, you kind of manage to, first of all, I'll tell you what, give me a stealth.
All right, cool.
So you can kind
Hood
of
up.
be not, don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious.
Why is your hood on hinges?
Don't worry about it.
You wouldn't know, you don't have a
Hey, I
shirt.
rolled 17 twice. Does that mean that I win the game? What?
No, it means you rolled a 17, naturally.
Well, so natural 17 plus 10, so that's a 27.
Yeah. You're pretty confident that you're nice and kind of nonchalant and passive
Very
and
good.
slipping into
Very,
shadows. You
very
do
good.
kind of going around notice, like, you figure out where the Jarl's quarters probably are. There does seem to be a window from the outside. As you kind of stealthily peek in there, you see the satyr, his wife,
Mm-hmm.
kind of cooking or like setting a table or getting the table set. There's thralls doing it, but kind of preparing the dinner or breakfast. And the son is in there too, just kind of like
Okay. Any cool objects, weapons?
I mean, there's some decent decorative stuff in there. You don't really give me a perception or an investigation. Either one.
Ooh, that's a nat 20, dude, for perception. That'd be a 26.
Oddly enough, you don't really see any weapons in there. There's like a decent short sword in there. It's, as you're kind of perceiving like a fucking hawk in this room, you realize it's kind of next over by the sun's things. So you kind of conclude that that's probably his. It doesn't look super special or anything, like it somewhat ornate, but whatevs. Okay. You know that, like, thinking about, like, as far as weaponry, the Jarl mostly used his claws. He had a really nice longsword,
Right.
but his claws were his primary weapon.
Okay. Nothing else that I could see of value at all?
I mean, there's like a chest in there, but it's locked and occupied, but nothing super stands out. It seems pretty standard. And there's like a couple thrall coming and going, like providing some of the food and yeah.
Okay. I don't really want to drag this out.
Alright.
So
Meet up with your friends.
Yeah.
Okie doke. You guys heading over to Cydorik?
Too bad there's not a gun in there.
Does Marcus do the same thing? He thinks he's gonna check out the house.
Yeah, dude. Do it.
This is a pity
Marcus.
laugh, God.
Do it, Marcus. You don't need to do it with me. You can just march in there and take that shit.
Clank, this is mine now.
Yeah, why not?
Smash.
What, go into the longhouse and steal things? No, he doesn't steal. Okay.
You
Go into the
offered to
longhouse and-
steal?
Yeah, what was he preparing to do?
And hit on that dude's mom.
He was gonna help
I hear you're
Gendry by
recently
distracting
widowed.
everybody.
Thought I'd get ahead of the others and hit you up.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want, I mean, I'm around. Like, I'm walking back from this place, right?
No, I'm just heading to Cydorik.
Okay.
Alright, y'all heading to Cydorik?
Hello, Mrs. Thorvald. Good morning.
Welcome. Come in. We made you some breakfast. Please, have a seat.
Oh, that is just delightful.
Thank you very much. That's
Very kind.
lovely. It's the brothers, the dwarf bros.
So do you guys fill me in on the events of last night
Yes.
and finding out that bag is, or not that bag, but that device might be helping summon the gods?
Yeah.
And fills me in too. I wasn't there.
Yeah. We'll fill everybody in on that.
Well,
It was quite
Cydorik
fascinating.
is coming up with an idea.
So wait. So Cydorik's mom speaks up. So wait, I'm sorry. I was sort of half paying attention, but you said the gods show up.
Yes.
Yeah.
She kind of thinks for a second and turns to Cydorik. Is that what you were talking about in your letter? Not the dream? That the gods and
that
Odin
was-
and Loki and all them show up?
Heimdall was a dream at the time, but yes, everyone else has shown up. And last night, Heimdall showed up as well.
Wow.
In person.
I
What
did
a
not know
surprise.
that.
I genuinely
Roll a
don't care.
deception.
Do I have to roll deception to
This is where the streak
see,
ends. Oh, not bad. 13. It's not great.
I do genuinely
got
don't care.
a 19.
I mean,
Good,
your
good, you don't.
passive insight, Cydorik, is 12, but unless you, like, if you're sus of them.
I'm not, and it doesn't matter because Niph stole my good rolls. Apparently, I got a 1.
Nice.
Oh no! You
Wow,
totally
your friends
believe us.
are really surprised by this.
You should tell us absolutely everything.
To the last detail.
Heimdall
don't.
himself showed up.
Yes.
Here in
did.
Escahold.
Yes. I asked him exactly what the letters said. I said,
Alright, I'm gonna go stand
protect the
outside
husbands
again.
and the families of this town.
Oh,
I was
Gendry,
big
come
requests, and he showed up and he said hi.
She kind of has this
And she said
disbelief
that
look and
the
kinda
world's fate was
chuckles.
in my hands.
Kind of chuckles
Mine
and
alone.
says, "That's very sweet of you." And then when you say that bit, He said the fate of the world was in your hands.
The fate of the world. You're a Butterfingers. Everyone knows it.
Yeah, well,
Ooh.
Hey,
snap.
My son is
You're
very
an all-star.
capable.
I do eat a lot of
We're
greasy
in
things.
her house. Show some respect.
Here, have some breakfast.
Wait,
I'm
why-
physically incapable
Why are you
of doing
disrespecting her? You called me a Butterfingers. At least I'm not a
Yeah.
Butterface.
No
You're
one
her son.
talks about my son that way.
I know. He is
She
just
suddenly rages and gets
deplorable.
twice as beefy as me.
I am Olga.
that. I am just so off-putting, aren't I? Man, standing next to Marcus, I must look just like some kind of street urchin, huh?
You look like you've never eaten pudding before at all in your life compared to...
I mean, you have nice clothes. But, I don't know, maybe you should have, lesson in manners and being nice.
A street
Maybe,
urchin.
I'm sorry, what was your first name? I didn't catch it.
Hydron?
Did I make that up in my backstory?
I did.
Oh, okay.
Hydrin.
Gotcha, bro.
Well,
Alright.
nice
So
to
what we've-
finally hear your first name.
What we've determined is Josh doesn't know shit about this.
Your father's name is...
I wrote the backstory like
Halbion.
30
I
episodes
wrote all
ago.
of this and made this town, but help me out. What is everything and who is everyone?
Your mother's Hydron Thorvald and your father's Halbjorn.
Ah, okay.
Bjorn.
Halbjorn.
What happened to his dad?
He's in the war.
Sent off.
We're probably
for the
going to
war.
go see Daddy.
Just sent away.
Daddy.
Oh,
He was
dear.
sent off to Grainhofen.
Now, Nifrim, you have my
must need
permission to
help.
hit on Daddy. But Marcus cannot hit on Mom.
Excuse me?
I mean,
Wait, what?
can Marcus hit on Daddy?
Sorry, Mom.
I mean, I would.
Nobody's hitting on anybody here.
Marcus is a daddy.
Nobody. Well,
I
he
mean,
was.
not anymore. I mean, in the sense of he's
No.
hot, but he's no longer an
I'm
actual
just
only
being
daddy
polite.
here is
You're
Pedro Pascal.
disgusting.
Ooh.
Anyway,
Ooh.
Listen, no one parties but me.
Hey, Pedro, if you want to come on, because I know you watch this show, just let us know.
so the gods. That's
Yes.
Very much. All of them?
well,
We even got saved from being eaten by Thor.
We totally. What? Oh. Not eaten by Thor.
No, saved from being eaten
okay,
by
I
Thor.
see. I thought you meant
Shut
eaten
up.
by
Wait, you were
Thor.
saved by eaten by. Yeah, that's what I got out of that. That was the strange thing for me to say because I
Saved
felt
by
like I was
Thor
there.
from being eaten?
You're not that,
my
you're not that
thing-
much of a snack, Marcus. Sorry.
My
Shut
thing
up.
is, we didn't really need their help.
Thanks.
honestly.
Hey,
Thanks for that, Josh.
You weren't the one being currently digested, so
No, that's true because I'm not dumb.
Oh my god!
So-
What is wrong with you this morning?
gigantic monster with a huge ball. I'm gonna run up
if
to
I
you and
remember
hit you in the
correctly,
face.
Gendry did nothing that entire fight.
Gendry, what did I say about being nice?
No.
Ooh,
I don't,
you're getting in trouble by my
I'm so- I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry.
That's right. Not in my house. This is a house of
There's gonna be a
respect.
timeout. You can sit in my old timeout spot.
Now here, have some muffins.
Now here, have some
okay. Cedric, I think you're kind of switching around the dragon fight and the big worm fight.
No, you didn't do anything either of those.
No, he did.
I was
He did.
literally
In the worm
riding
fight.
the
He
worm
was literally
when that blowhard
Should
came
watch
in
the
and
show
was like,
sometime.
"I'll save the day," and I'm like, "I'm on here, lightning."
Lightning!
Did you do any damage?
do not speak ill of Thor.
He did do damage, yeah.
Oh.
Or you're gonna have
Okay.
some words
I'm
with
just
the
so
hammer.
used to you doing nothing during battle.
Cedric, what did I just say? House of respect.
This
They're
bacon is delicious, by the way.
they're
Thank you,
like
Marcus.
Oh my god.
rowdy
I don't want to be with you guys anymore.
street dogs.
All right.
Is there like a house plant somewhere I can just stash these muffins?
Sleight of hand.
You're not to eat those muffins, I'll take them.
Yeah, I'll take one of them.
Oh no, I'm eating all of them.
Sleight of hand.
For who?
Get a 1,
Gendry.
please. Just roll a 1 for once.
I rolled a 17 plus 15. Fuck yourself.
You managed to, you notice that there is, a small kind of like in between the floorboards of the floor right under you.
Oh my God, you're gonna put muffins in
And
the
like
floorboards?
you kind of very sneakily
it's gonna
That's how you get
stink.
ants.
and then drop it down on the
just-
ground and manage to, with your feet, like kind of smush it through the like crevice into the floorboard. Like it's gonna stink for them later, and maybe get some critter down in the crawl
So
space.
I'm gonna look directly at Cydorik. Your mother's muffin was delicious.
Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. It's weird because I never saw it go into your mouth, but somehow I believe that you ate it.
It looked
so
like
I'm
he ate it.
confused.
I'm gonna
Oh,
take
you better believe.
a swig
You better believe.
of my alcohol.
Flask.
It's great. This is fine.
So-
Everything's super fine.
Are you leaving me, sweetie?
I think we are
You
leaving.
have to.
But now I'm welcome back. I'm not banned anymore. At least
True.
I don't think so.
No.
Yeah, just kill everyone who ever bans you. That's a solution.
She kind of gestures to like all the gifts surrounding the house, and like, I think you're welcome here anytime.
Aw.
All of you are. As it turns to Gendry, as long as you behave.
I will always behave,
I know you will, sweetie.
especially just for you.
That's gonna be a
Alright, it's
hard
getting
pass
weird.
for me.
Dude, as soon as you take that armor off, I am gonna drag my balls all over the inside of that armor.
Ooh,
All
let me know
over
when the
your
ball
helmet.
dragging's happening. I will help.
Yes, we will. We just have to
Roll
make
with
sure we don't get
advantage.
them
No.
tangled in, because that would be a predicament.
I will
The
sleight of
world
hand that
is
shit. I will
resting
wear
on our
my,
shoulders.
I will wear my
Slayers, everyone.
invisible my invisible gloves, and I will hold those balls and just.
So, having eaten a lovely meal, most of you, you guys kind of gather your things. She provides you like a bunch of the food to take this with you. This'll help. There's plenty of jerky and rations,
Just
drinks,
like a mother. Wow.
some wines,
Look, take these pickles. You're gonna have to have some pickles.
jugs of ale,
Pickles.
all sorts of goodies. Like you're set on food for a long time. Yes, Marcus.
What happened to the robotic arm? Are they still working on fixing it? Are they going to come with us?
That one's going to take me a while. Yeah, we're going to come with you. I mean, we don't want to fucking miss this. You're going to see the king, right? That sounds pretty fucking dope.
Yeah. Let's go meet this king.
Pretty fucking dope.
I don't
pretty
know
fucking
what
cool.
that means, but that's an
It means
idiom
cool,
I'm not
okay?
familiar with.
Pretty fucking dope.
I want that to be canon. Please make it canon. They say dope.
Yeah, why not? This is my fucking
dwarf
world,
speak.
okay?
Dope.
Yeah, it's
just
dwarvish.
dwarves.
It's dwarvish for pretty
dwarves
cool.
say dope. Yeah.
Dope. I'm gonna start
Dope.
saying that now. That's dope, bro.
And then
That's
elves
pretty
say
dope.
rad.
Ah, yes, we
too.
do. Rad.
Yes, we
What
do.
a half-
We also
Rad.
say
rad.
groovy.
Groovy. Yes.
And tubular. Anyway.
And halflings say Coolsville.
I'm not
Anyway.
going to say any of those things.
So
And
we're
us waiting humans
it's
say
not a halfling. You're not
Jillikers.
halfling. You're half elf.
Yeah.
Halfling. You know, the hobbit-looking motherfuckers.
Jillikers. This is real neat.
So you guys start heading out. Cydorik, your mother gives you like the longest hug, tight, like it almost hurts. You forgot how strong her hugs can be when she really wants them to be.
She rages a little bit every time she loves him. It's weird. I love you so much.
If I could get one of them hugs.
And she kind of
You're probably gonna.
kisses you on the forehead and kind of holds your shoulders like at arm's length and stares into like at your eyes, and you take care now, okay?
I
You
will.
stay safe, and I expect the rest of you to keep him safe, okay?
Of course.
I will keep them
And
safe.
that's
This is my
literally
boy.
my job.
He's apparently the world rests on his shoulders, so you know.
Yeah, sure,
Let's
why
fuck
not?
it up, I suppose.
Yes, and to thank you for allowing us to stay here.
Of course.
I give her a rock, and
Thank
on the surface, she sees like this magical image of Cydorik appear,
kind of
and
as
he's
she
wrapping
touches
his
it.
arm around her.
That is amazing. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I will cherish this.
Of course.
It can't be one of these.
Nope.
Yeah.
You're smiling
actually
nicely.
sweet.
Can I come up close to her, and as I say goodbye, I say to her, I will I really don't have much to say. Your muffins are in the floor, and I'll just turn and walk away.
Just watches on, confused.
Your muffins are in the floor.
I don't know what that means.
I think he means the muffins are probably literally in the floor.
This is it's
No,
code.
he
It's a
whispered it.
code. It's a code word. Yes.
Okay, so you guys had anything before you leave the village, or
No.
there's not much
Marcus
as far
doesn't
as
even get a
shops or
weird
anything.
goodbye, huh?
No,
Do
she
the
said
weird
goodbye
side
to
hug.
everyone. You take care now.
It's your last shot, Marcus. Come on, roll for seduction.
May the
Whip it
gods
out.
watch over you.
Do it. Whip it out. It'll take 5 minutes with his armor on. Come on.
Hey. It takes me 10 minutes to get out of armor.
Oh, damn.
Squeaky, 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 squeaky,
To be fair, the cod piece has a quick release.
It's like an ejector
Restroom.
button.
For peeing. He presses a button, like an ejector seat. Like
He's just sitting there naked.
like a spaceship door, like eject. Anyway,
Ejected.
Sam quit.
yeah, he
Oh,
just
man.
quit.
Oh, man. He presses the button. You ejected prematurely. Put it all back on.
Oh no!
Stop it! So as you guys head southward, out back into it's
Dude, he just straight up left.
kind of hard to call it a desert anymore, as you see more and more green. You're starting to see
Very
palm
good.
trees on the edge of town and stuff like that. Yes, Cydorik.
Nice.
So as we start to get out of town, away from town, since you guys told me that thing seems to be able to summon the gods, I'm going to silently pray for the Norns to arrive.
So as you are kind of the edge of town, like a couple people kind of wave as they're going about their morning and yeah, take care, Cydorik, and stuff like that. You notice. You do notice as you leave, kind of back against like over by the longhouse, as you reach the edge of town, you catch eyes with Sulfrid. Sulfrid
Oh yeah.
Ragnson, the son of Ragnvald. And he is just
There we
giving you
go.
the fucking stink eye.
All right, so I'll wave to him really nice.
Yo, your dad is dead.
Can't hear you, it's
As
too
we
far,
walk
but
by, I'd like to say, shake your head, boy,
He's
your
like-
eyes are stuck.
he's a ways away.
Damn.
He's like,
Let's give him a couple pressed
80 feet
hands,
away.
boys.
Cling on to this.
and as you head out into the desert, you said you wanted to,
Love that movie.
sorry, so what did you want to do?
I'm gonna pray for the Norn, the
Pray to the
gods of
Norn?
fate.
All right.
Might be a story for another day, but we'll find
Well,
out.
they're not as much gods as they are. I mean, they are, but aren't. But go ahead and roll a d20.
Nifrim,
Yes.
roll on my dice. Give me my
Don't blow his dice. You're my wife.
20.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Oh my god!
That is.
Stevie broke the game! You're welcome for blowing on that dice!
So Emmy's just blowing on everybody's dice from now on.
I don't approve of that.
Josh's face! 20!
You know what? The DM is angry. That's not a nat 20.
Sounds like a one to me. No,
Yep. That roll, it sounded when it rolled.
as you kind of mutter under your breath and think about this,
That's
you
a
hear
story for another time. Oh.
I mean,
you just
Give him a
kind of
week.
hear this kind of wind blow,
No, okay.
like almost unnatural wind of, and this kind of cool front hits you of this wind. It feels assuring. It feels very
Assuring.
assuring. Good. And that you're on the right path.
Okay.
But
I wanted
no
to
one
see 'em.
shows.
Then why the fuck are they telling me what my fate should be? I mean...
You feel confident in where you're headed.
Okay.
That you'll find answers. But that's a story for next time.
Yay.
Ladies and
Yay.
gentlemen, that
We did it.
was an episode.
Oh, that was
That was
something.
something.
That was something.
There was a lot there. A lot happened.
What's the color beyond going blue?
This title of this episode should be "It Is That Type of Show."
It is that type of show.
It is that kind of show. Wow, that was a
no.
lot. But you guys made it out of Askahol, and on your way to Grandhoffen, you figure a day-ish travel. It's probably about as far as where you started was from Jotunfoder, so it's probably about a day.
Right on. And Oscar and Orvar are coming with us.
They are. They're traveling
I
along.
love them.
They're pretty
Love
cool.
them.
I'm
And they're
really
not
different.
useless.
Nope. Yeah, Natasha.
Ladies and
Feels
gentlemen.
like there's a story there.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Dude, I can't believe you fake blew on my dice and I got a 20.
That was amazing. I don't know how that
I'm
worked.
fucking magic. Okay.
Who's magic? Thank you for joining us. And until next time, I'll be watching.
Gross.
Steve is so pissed.
Hello, Mrs. Thorvald. Good morning.